My name is Sam D. Teague, and I started researching the amazing story of motive power development on the Santa Fe Railway in 1992. My experiences in founding and managing two nonprofit railroad history organizations has put me on a path of discovery and enriched my life in ways I could have never imagined. Being the president of the nonprofit organizations took me before civic leaders, government officials, television news, the authorship of magazine articles and books, and an appearance on the History Channel. One of our members was E.D. Dale Worley. He was about to retire from the Santa Fe Railway after a 50-year career. He was quite knowledgeable about Santa Fe Railway history. His father was a steam locomotive engineer for over 50 years. Dale had written a marvelous book titled Iron Horses of the Santa Fe Trail. If memory serves me correctly, it was published in the late 1960s. Although it has been out of print for decades, it is considered, and rightfully so, the Bible of Santa Fe motive power. It covers every steam locomotive, starting with the number 1, the Cyrus K. Holiday, and the diesels up to the GP7. And is over 600 pages with black and white photographs of every locomotive class. The more I worked on preserving Madam Queen, the more interested I became in collecting its history and technical specifications. However, I couldn't find very much information about her. Even Dale could not answer all the questions I had about her history and technology. This surprised me because he had been assigned as a crew member on 5000 many times. I decided that I would collect as much information as possible about Madam Queen. There were a few Santa Fe Railway history books that had little bits of information about 5000. I wanted my book to have everything about Madam Queen in one volume. 5000 was built in 1930 as a one-of-a-kind 210-4 with tremendous power. But she was even more historically significant than that. 5000 was the ultimate design of a two-cylinder steam locomotive. Even the 5001 and 5011 class that came after her didn't have as much tractive effort. In fact, further research I did revealed that she is as powerful as Union Pacific's Big Boy, while being much more efficient with fuel and water. I proved this in my video titled AT&SF 5000 and UP 4014, comparing the Madam Queen and the Big Boy. I have put a link for this video in the description. My fascination with the 5000 started me on a journey that continues to this day. My research into the 5000 took me back to 1854, the very beginning of the Santa Fe Railway, and paved the way for me to write my own book, The Madam Queen, ATSF 5000. This book was published in 2012 and was sold out and out of print by 2014. However, I made a 4-part video series for this channel, which is my book in video form. I have put a link in the description. While all of this was going on, my son and I were active model railroaders. At first, we tried modeling in N-scale, but since we wanted to model the Santa Fe, there was much more equipment available in HO. We joined a local model railroad club and learned a lot about how to super detail locomotives, which Aaron was extremely good at. In researching Santa Fe history for my Madam Queen book, I discovered that Santa Fe's acquisition of Raton Pass in 1878 had a huge impact on the development of steam locomotive technology on Santa Fe, and ultimately the design and development of the Madam Queen. Considering this, Aaron and I decided that we would build a Santa Fe model railroad located at Raton. We were able to accomplish all of our model railroading dreams by building Santa Fe's Raton Subdivision model railroad in 2018. You can see everything we have accomplished with this model railroad by exploring the full library of videos we have on this channel. We used the model railroad to bring Santa Fe history to life in HO scale with lifelike realism. My goal is to give the student that is interested in Santa Fe locomotives a video series that covers the entire story from 1869 to 1994. I have intentionally left out some of the locomotives that are on the Santa Fe's roster. In this video series, I will only cover the most notable locomotives, both steam and diesel, that had a direct impact on the development of motive power on the Santa Fe. This series is a synopsis of the most important locomotives that made the most impact on Santa Fe's successful locomotive technology and how their design and engineering genius impacted the railroad industry of the United States. It is our hope that this video series will give you a jump start into the wonderful world of Santa Fe Railroad history and the incredible story of their motive power development, and how much more we enjoy our model railroad by knowing the history behind it all. Hopefully the episodes in this playlist will provide a basic understanding of the Santa Fe's motive power development story, and then you will be able to do a deeper dive into the history of the greatest railroad in the world, the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.